To promote and display good sportsmanship during tonight's game. Please enjoy the game and support your athletes in a positive and sportsmanlike manner. Now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, the visiting Fort Madison Bloodhounds. A senior, number 1, Julian Deere. A junior, number 4, Nolan Guzman. A senior, number 10, Dayton Lamar. A sophomore, number 22, Darius Floyd. And a senior, number 25, Kendon Bowie. And now let's make some noise for your West Hancock Titans. A senior, number 5, Lewis Siegfried. A sophomore, number 11, Hunter Cronin. A senior, number 14, Gavin Grotehouse. A senior, number 15, Nolan Gooding. And a junior, number 22, Cooper Knoll.
Those are your starting lineups for this matchup here between the West Hancock Titans and the Fort Madison Bloodhounds. I'm Luke Little, Emily Hagee on camera. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH with Hancock Titan Sports, presented by LJ Insurance. 22 and 22 tipping off. It's Darius Foy versus Cooper Knowles for the tip. Titans favored in this one with the 22 and 4 record, but the Bloodhounds are sneaky. Do not be deceived. They are a very good team as well. Titan faithful bringing back their tradition of standing until the first bucket is scored. Here we see them doing it as well. The tip between Knowles and Foy. It's going to go for the Titans. Siegfried going to bring it up for the Titans. Gives it to the corner baseline drive. Gooding layup. No good. Hard foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Dayton Lamar. The senior picks up the first foul of the game. Free throws for the Titans here. Foul on the Bloodhounds. Gooding at the line for 2 at the Cole Morgan Halling free throw line. First free throw attempt. And that one's good, and the Titan faithful take a seat. Gooding gets the first points of the game from the line. Second free throw attempt. That one duds in as well, right off the back iron. And full court pressure from the Titans. Julian Deere getting double teamed on the inbound from Froman and Siegfried. Froman jump switch here, playing defense against Guzman. Now Deere with it. Working against Froman, drives inside, tough shot, no good. Left side of the backboard. Titans get the rebound. Siegfried bringing it up. Hands it off to Grotehouse. Titans playing their motion offense here. Skip past Froman. Nice fake, goes baseline. His layup no good. Wanted the foul, doesn't get it. And Deere going to bring it up for Fort Madison now. 25, that's Bowie. Drives inside, no good on the shot. Offensive rebound isn't there either. Titans get the rebound. Back on offense. Up to Grotehouse, he drives, spin move inside. Tries to find his man, just too many arms for him to get a clean pass. Bowie with it now. Guzman with it, guarded by Grotehouse, slows it down just a little. Trying to find something open, gives it out to Deere. And Julian Deere, the senior for this Fort Madison squad. Try to give it over to Dayton Lamar, he does here. The only player not a senior out there on the floor right now is Nolan Guzman and the freshman or sophomore Darius Foy. Shot goes in, 2 points for the Bloodhounds. Makes it 2-2, all square. Titans back with it on offense. Siegfried with the ball. Working against his man in Deere. Now Gooding, corner, Froman tries the 3. That one's good. Hunter Froman gets it to fall. The Titans get 2 points, pressuring the inbound now. Titans up 5-2 here on Fort Madison. And a jump ball going to be called here. It'll be Fort Madison basketball. 2 points for the Bloodhounds coming from Deer so far in this game. Shot no good, out of bounds. It'll stay here with Fort Madison. Darius Foy gonna have the inbound. Back out top, Bowie with it, guarded by Siegfried. Froman gets a hand on it, Deer drives inside. Foul gonna be called against Siegfried on the reach around strip. That'll be Siegfried's first of the game, team's first as well. Inbound from Deer. Gooding tips it back out. We'll try it again. Third time's a charm here for the Bloodhounds. 5:46 to go in the first. I'll get the scoreboard all fixed for you there. 5-2 is our score. I'd like to thank everybody for joining in and watching. If you want to put in the comment section who you're rooting for and where you're watching from, I'd love to give you guys a shout out in the comment section. Drive inside, nice little power move. Putback is there, oh my. For Kendi Bowie, the senior putback dunk. Froman shot no good, gets his own rebound. Kicks it back out to Gooding. Skip pass up, Grothaus tries a three. No good, it's long, rebounded by Deer. What a dunk by Bowie on the last possession for the Fort Madison. Back out Bowie with it. 5:10 on the clock. Guzman with it. Siegfried, good defense, falls on the ball. It's still loose. Guzman has to jump on it. Titans come away with it. Foul going to be called against Guzman. Siegfried's efforts get him a steal. And the ball. This will be the first foul against the Bloodhounds. Or rather, make it their second. 5-4 our score. Siegfried with it. Drives inside. Foul going to be called against Guzman on the reach around. His second foul. 2 fouls in 10 seconds. Last time the Titans played an Iowa team, it was Keokuk, where they won by 46 points in an absolute blowout thanks to Cooper Knowles' 29 points. Siegfried corner three, no good. Rebound, fight. Froman gets it, has to throw it up. No foul is called or jump. Now a fast break chance for Bowie. Give it down low. Knowles working against Foy. Might have gotten the tip and the rebound. Titans back on offense. Siegfried gives it over to Gooding. Goes baseline layup, blocked. And there's the goaltending. It hit the backboard first, it did. Should be goaltending. Gooding's gonna get 2 points. If it hits the backboard first, I'll get another look at it here on the replay. It's a 50-50 call. No matter how you call it, one of the fan bases were going to be upset. If it hits the backboard, it's a goaltending. If it doesn't, then it's a clean block. They're going to say it hit the backboard. Nice layup there for Guzman. He gets 2, make it 7-6. Foul on the floor. This will be 4 against Fort Madison here. 4 minutes to go. It's going to go on 22, Darius Foy. His first of the game. Siegfried inbound, gets it into Grothaus. Back to Siegfried. Can't find anything. Gooding goes baseline. Froman tries a three again. He's got it. Hunter Froman knocks down the State Bank of Nauvoo three for the second time, and it's Froman and Gooding leading the way for the Titans. Froman's got 6, Gooding's got 4. Drive inside Guzman, bounce pass Foy. Shot stolen away by Grothaus from behind. Now Grothaus fast break, loses control. Should be ball, Fort Madison ball it is. Good defense there from the Bloodhounds. Shout out to Tom Spain cheering on the Titans from Plymouth, and PR Markey shouting out the Titans watching from Lebanon, Illinois. Shot no good from Guzman. Rebounded, blocked from behind. They're going to call the foul on Gooding. It'll be on the shot. It'll send Dayton Lamar to the line. First free throw attempts for Fort Madison. First one's good. Lamar gets his first points of the game. Second free throw attempt here for the Bloodhounds. Second one falls as well. 8-9 our score. They're going to call that last Hunter Froman three a two-pointer. And there's the dunk from Knowles. Drive inside, Guzman dish it off forward. Blocked by Knowles on the other end. Titans with it again. Up to Gooding. Kick out corner, Froman. Three-pointer, Siegfried knocks it in. 14-8 the score. Titans get 5 quick points. Make it 8-14. Deere with it now. Working against Froman, drive inside, gets Froman a jump. Good shot fake, can't get the shot to fall. Drive from Froman, bounce past the Knowles. Puts one up, shot no good, long. Doesn't fall, fast break chance here. Siegfried gets the poke, they're gonna call him for the foul. They're gonna say he made contact with the body. If he got all ball, it would have been clean. Hurt, Crowley check in for Gooding and Siegfried. And Foy will head to the bench as 24. Jackson Guzman will check into the game for the Bloodhounds. Foul gonna be called. 2 shots coming here for number 10, Dayton Lamar. Shout out to Raymond Walk Indy in the comments section, rooting on Fort Madison, and Nicole cheering on the Titans. Free throw up for Lamar, it's good. He's 3 for 3 so far. I was looking down at my papers, and then all of a sudden I look up and Knowles is in midair going for the dunk. First free throw's good, second shot up, that one's good as well. Lamar 4 for 4 from the line. 14-10 our score. Froman with it. Hands it off to Crowley. Out to Hurt. Zone defense here from the Bloodhounds. Froman drive inside. Shot no good. Knowles put back. He gets it on the second try. Cooper Knowles has 4 in the game. Foul going to be called against the Titans. This will be their 5th. This will give the Bloodhounds some free throws. It's going to go on Hunter Froman, his first of the game. And the Titan faithful not liking the way this game's getting called so far. Neither have the Bloodhounds. Deere at the line for 2. He's got 2 points on the game. Julian Deere's first free throw doesn't fall. Second shot from Deere. That one falls. He's got 3 on the game. 16-11 now our score. Froman bringing it up against Guzman. Drives, kicks it out to Crowley. Hits the floor. Skip pass over. Good defense there from Bowie on the fast break. Throws it down on the dunk. Crowley made a business decision not to get in front of that one. Make it 13-16. Bowie's nailed the rim twice now. Titans back on offense. Froman getting double teamed. Foul going to be called against Deere. Will send Froman to the line. Deere will pick up his first. 5 fouls against the Bloodhounds. Gooding getting ready to check into the game. Coach Dahl giving Crowley a talking to right now, telling him to get in front of that dunk. Now, on my end, I personally would not want to be in front of it, but I do understand Coach Dahl's frustrations. First free throw for Froman is good. He's got 6 on the quarter. Crowley will check out. Gooding will check in. Second free throw here for Froman. That one doesn't fall. Rebounded by Deer. First missed free throw of the game for the Titans. 17-13 is our score. Deer working against Hurt. Three-pointer Guzman long, rebounded by Gooding. Skip pass up to Grohouse, stolen away. Good defense from Fort Madison. Back on offense now. Deer working against Grohouse under a minute to go. 56 seconds on the clock. Bowie with it. Drive, his shot, pass. He got up in the air, couldn't do anything with it. Knowles double dribble, gonna be called. It'll be Bloodhound basketball. 45 seconds on the clock. Knowles not really the man you want bringing up the ball if you're the Titans, but had the steal and the wide open lane to bring it up. Guzman with it, tried to give it off, he couldn't. Grohouse on the fast break here for the Titans. Poked from behind by Nolan Guzman. 3-on-3, Deer. His pump fake layup, no good. Tipped out of bounds, Titan ball. Deer struggling shooting the ball so far in this one. And Lucas Helmick gonna check into the game. Helmick will come in for Nolan Guzman, the junior. Titans a chance to add a couple more points here. With 15 seconds left on the clock. Grohouse guarded by Deer. Gets a screen by Knowles. Over to Froman. Back up top. Grohouse over to Knowles. He'll try the three. No good. Gooding can't come down with the rebound, and that's going to be the end of the first. Titans with the 4-point lead. We're going to head to a quick break. We'll be back for the second quarter of action here in Hamilton High School at Red Rogers Gym. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH with Hancock Titan Sports, presented by LJ Insurance. We'll be back after this.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available. So with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
Welcome back here at Red Rogers Gym in Hamilton, Illinois. Titans going to start with the ball. Siegfried and Crowley on the bench for the Titans. Grohouse going to bring it up. Give it over to Froman. He'll try the open three. That one's good. Hunter Froman wide open, knocks it down automatic from three-point range so far today. Bowie with it, guarded by Grohouse. Tried to go baseline, picks up his dribble. Tough spot. His pass down to Foy, a little long. Titans get the steal. Froman again with it. Pass to Knowles. Knowles can't corral it. Excuse me. Off his hands. Good pass from Froman. Drive inside Deer. Blocked by Knowles. Out of bounds. I don't think the shot was going in anyways. And they're going to say it's off of the Bloodhounds. And Fort Madison fans rightly upset about that call, at least from my view. I'm not quite sure. I didn't get a great look at it myself, but Hurt with it here for the Titans. Foul going to be called against Lucas Helmick, his first of the game, team's first of the quarter. Tried to get the steal. They'll pay for it for the foul, but nothing huge there for the Bloodhounds. Low risk with the foul being called high reward. Pass down to Gooding, turnaround jump shot, it's short, no good. Can't get his own rebound. Foy tries to jump on it, and a jump ball. It'll be Fort Madison basketball. Possession arrow pointing their way. Helmet gonna have the inbound. Here for the Bloodhounds. Bowie bringing it up. 4 points coming from 2 monstrous dunks so far. Floater shot no good long. Rebound Gooding. And there's a technical foul against. No tech is somehow given, I don't think. It's a jump ball, Titan ball. No technical foul was given against Gooding. Crowley will check in for him. Gooding got the shove. And Jackson Guzman, Gooding's pointing at his arm like he was clawing into it or something. It'll be Titan ball. No foul was called on either player. The most obvious player would have been on was Gooding. He doesn't get it. Titans back on offense. Grotehouse, zone defense here from Fort Madison. They give it over to Hurt. Back to Froman. Froman pump fake, top of the key, 3. That one's good again, Hunter Froman. He has 3 State Bank of Nauvoo three-pointers so far in this one. He's got 12 on the game. Bowie turnaround, drive inside. His layup no good. Foul on the floor. Foul on the floor. Bloodhounds were looking for the and one, but it was before he was going up with the shot. Deere going to have the inbound. Titans up by 10. Gets it into Foy. Working against Knowles, puts his shoulder down. Power dribble, layup, no good. Got too far under the rim, but right there for the putback is Helmick. The first points of the quarter for the Bloodhounds comes 2 minutes into it. Helmick's got 2 in the game. Lazy pass there from Hurt. Gets tipped out of bounds by Bowie. Dayton Lamar will check in for Jackson Guzman. Timeout going to be taken by Jeff Dahl and the Titans. 5:57 to go here in the second quarter. We'll head to a quick break. We'll be back after this on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
You get the opportunity to see so many different things that if you worked at a bigger hospital, you may not be able to see. You know, work is not just about the job, it's also about the people that work alongside you. And we have the best teamwork. They're like a second family. Sometimes you can't get that feeling other places.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
Welcome back here, TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. I'm Luke Little, Emily Hagee on camera. It's 5:57 to go here in the second quarter. Froman going to have the inbound for the Titans. Siegfried back into the game for West Hancock. Skip pass over to Crowley. Froman's been hot for the Titans so far. Travel going to be called against Jordan Crowley. Turnover on the Titans. Bowie with it. Guarded by Crowley. Gives it over to the corner. Helmick with it. Drive inside Bowie. His layup no good long. Putback is there for number 10, Dayton Lamar. He's got 6 on the game. 17-23. Froman tries a 3. It's not there. Rebounded by Helmick. Bloodhounds on a little bit of a run here. 4-point run. Down by 5. Out to Lamar. Deere drive inside. His layup, no good, long. Tipped around. Knowles can't come down with it. Deere does. Takes the little 18-footer. Grotehouse saves it from going out of bounds. The Titans will be back on offense. Froman with it, thought about the 3. His layup fouled. It's going to go on Foy, his second of the game, team's second of the quarter. Darius Foy, no points on the game. He's got 2 fouls so far. And I believe his 3rd time tying his shoes. Gooden getting ready to check in for the Titans. First free throw for Froman, that one's good. Gooden comes in for Knowles. (24-17) the score. Second free throw for Froman at the Cole Morgan Halling free throw line. He knocks it down. Titans have had 3 trips to the line, have only missed 1 shot. They're 5 for 6 so far. 25-17 our score. Knowles getting some minutes off. Shot by Foy, no good. Rebound out of bounds off the Titans. It'll stay here with Fort Madison. Knowles coming back in. Coach Dahl had to draw him up a play. He's coming back. Nolan Guzman will check in for Fort Madison. Foy will come out. And now Siegfried will check out of the game for the Titans. The inbound from Deere, he'll get it into Helmick. 4:28 to go here in the second. Helmick against Gooding, drive inside. Floater is good. Helmick, the sophomore, showing off his moves. He's got 4 on the game. 19-25 the score. Grotehouse, good defense from Deere, gets the poke. Fast break, 2-on-1. Grotehouse the only one there. Should have been a foul call. Somehow it's not. Right there for the putback, Nolan Guzman. Don't know how Deere did not get a foul call there against Grotehouse. But it's 21-25, 4-point game. Gooding tries to lob it, doesn't get it, stolen away. Bloodhounds with the ball. Guzman with it, gives it over to Deere. Deere still 3 points on the game. Gives it over to Lamar now at the wing. Up top, Guzman, open 3. It was more contested than I originally thought. Hand over Helmick. Back to Lamar, goes baseline. Knowles gets his hand on it, but powers through the contact. Lamar has 2 more. He's got 8 on the game. 25-23, and a foul going to be called against Deere. This will be Deere's second, team's 3rd. The official giving a little bit of a warning to the coach's sideline. And another call that didn't really go Deere's way. Grotehouse with the inbound. Give it over to Siegfried. Grotehouse will try the 3. That's no good. Rebound. Foul going to be called against the Titans. Crowley's going to pick it up, I believe. But only a 2-point game. Bloodhounds a chance to take the lead or tie. Second foul against the Titans here in the quarter. Crowley's second of the game. Deere guarded by Siegfried. Gets a screen by Lamar. Thought about the 3. Nice pump fake, wide open down low. Crowley gets the block for the Titans. Saves it for West Hancock. Drive kick, good in corner. Pump fake, drive inside, loses control, goes up with it. Knowles is there. His putback's no good. For Madison's defense holds strong. Both teams can't capitalize on the inside. 2:20 to go here in the second. Deere drives, puts it up. And a foul going to be called against Knowles. Deere will head to the line. Should be Knowles' first of the game, team's 3rd of the quarter. Deere 1 for 2 from the line so far. First one falls. Titans have only scored 7 here. Make it 8 here in the quarter, all coming from Hunter Froman. Second one falls as well for Deere. It's all tied at 25. Bloodhounds were trailing 17-13 at the beginning of the quarter. I believe even 20-13 at that. Groothouse with it at the wing. Goes baseline, foul gonna be called. Good call against Bowie. This will be the 4th foul against the Bloodhounds. Gets him on the body when Groothouse was trying to go baseline. Inbound, wide open, Groothouse. Titans love to run that play. Grothouse's first points of the game. Siegfried with the assist. Titans back up 2. Deer guarded by Crowley. Gives it over Guzman. Drives inside, shot. A foul call against the Titans. It'll go against Groothouse, their 4th. They are at least calling it both ways, I'll say. First free throw good for Guzman. He's got 5. Chance to tie it up here with this free throw. Second one, no good. Ball in the air. Groothouse gets the rebound. Titans up 1. 1:40 to go. Crowley with it. Skip pass over to Siegfried. Pass down to Gooding. Skip pass over to Crowley in the corner. Tries the 3. He knocks it in. Tough looking shot there from Crowley, and he's talking to the bench. Now, I will say, I think that's Hulett on the bench. He's been jawing at Crowley this whole entire game. Bowie, nice move inside. He's got 6. And a timeout taken by Fort Madison. Crowley got his first points of the game, and the Bloodhounds respond with the 2-pointer of their own. Titans up by 2 here in this one. Timeout taken by Fort Madison. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back after this.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
Fort Madison so far in this quarter, 15 points scored. They had 13 in the first. Titans so far have scored 13. 30-28 our score. Titans with the ball. Chance to extend their lead. They had 17 in the first quarter. Siegfried tries a 3. No good. Gooding there for the rebound. Kicks it back out. Siegfried, can he get another one? That's long, no good. Rebounded by Lamar. Siegfried can't connect for the Titans. Foul going to be called against Nolan Gooding, and there's the tee for Gooding. And an applaud of boos from the Titans. An applaud from the Fort Madison Bloodhounds. Gooding picks up 2 fouls right there. 1 for the body foul and 2 for jawing at the official. It'll also be the 5th foul against the Titans, so 4 free throws and the ball for Fort Madison here. Or at least it should be. Gooding will have to head to the bench. Froman will come back in. First one good for Deer. Under a minute to go, 55 seconds on the clock. The second free throw here for Julian Deer. This could be at least a 6-point swing for Fort Madison. They get 2 more free throws and the ball because the Titans were at 4 fouls. The foul from Gooding created the 5th, 2 free throws, and then the technical gets them 2 more. First technical free throw is no good. Groothouse and Gooding head to the bench. Second free throw, good from Guzman. All tied now. Correct that, Bloodhounds up by 1, their first lead of the game. And they get the ball. Guzman going to bring it up. Guarded by Hurt. Give it over to Deere. Titans playing a zone. Looks like a 2-3 zone from the Titans. Very extended all the way out at the volleyball line at the half court emblem. 20 or 30 seconds to go here in the second. Bloodhounds still up by 1. The Titans are very rarely so far this season been trailing at the half. I believe the last time they were was against Illini West at the Hancock County Invitational. They ended up coming back and winning that game. 12 seconds to go here in the second. Guzman with it. Titans got to be careful not to foul. Double dribble there against Guzman. It'll be Titan ball with 5 seconds to go. Chance to recapture the lead. The Titans, or Fort Madison, will have the ball starting the second half. Froman tries it. Buzzer beater 3. Can't bank it in. And that'll be the end of the second quarter. Fort Madison heading to the break with the lead. We'll head to a quick break ourselves. We'll be back with some halftime stats.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
Welcome back here. Red Rogers Gymnasium here in Hamilton High School. We'll start off with the Titans, who are trailing 30-31 at the half. 3 points, or 2 points, belongs to Gavin Grotehouse, 3 to Lewis Siegfried, and 3 to Jordan Crowley. 4 for Nolan Gooding and 4 for Cooper Knowles. 14 points belongs to the leading scorer of the game so far, and the leading scorer for the Titans is Hunter Froman. 14 points, yet 8 in the second. 4 to the Fort Madison Bloodhounds. 4 points to Lucas Helmick, 6 to Nolan Guzman, 6 to Kendon Bowie, 7 to Julian Deere, and 8 points to Dayton Lamar, the leading scorer of the game so far for Fort Madison. The Titans have 6 free throw attempts on the game so far. Fort Madison has 14. 8 more free throw attempts. They've only missed 3. They're 11 for 13 on the game. The Titans have only missed 1. Now, that shouldn't give you an idea at the referees, because 4 of those free throws just now came from a foul and a tech. The Bloodhounds have been attacking more on the interior, it seems, so they are more likely to get foul calls for them. So it's not necessarily the foul calls have been one-sided and favored for the Bloodhounds. They've actually been pretty poorly.
Oh, welcome back. We're here with Adrian McGregor. Adrian, you're a Macomb guy.
Yes.
So you're living in Macomb, working at MDH.
Yes.
What's your position?
So I'm the Vice President of Clinical and Support Services here at the hospital. I have about 120 employees that roll up my direction through the organizational chart. And probably the easiest way to explain, so I have a great group of department directors that work for me. So areas like radiology and lab and physical therapy and cardiopulmonary services, those are kind of the main areas that roll my way. And then on the support side, pretty much all things with the plant, the facilities, keeping it clean, construction, all of that rolls up in my direction as well. So I never am bored, and I have plenty to do every day. So sometimes it feels like I just need more daylight than I need work. But this is a great organization, and I work with some of the best people in this community, and I'm proud of that. Mostly proud of all that they are and all that they do, and the employees and what they contribute to the organization. We have a great group here.
Well, 2 things that caught my attention in what you mentioned. There's been a lot of construction going on, so you've had a lot to deal with. Maybe we could hit on that.
Sure.
But I don't know that in any of the times that I've done these interviews that we've talked about keeping the facility clean.
Yes.
I think those are the forgotten heroes of this place, right? Because if any place needs to be clean,
yes,
it's here.
Yes.
How how important and how much effort goes into keeping a hospital clean?
Well, I can tell you a tremendous amount of effort is made at keeping the facility clean. And just to give you an idea of the complexity of that, we have 14,000 visits a year in our emergency department, for instance. Everybody that comes to the emergency department is most likely having a bad moment of their day, or could be a game changer for their year or even beyond. And so obviously that high volume, that equates to 40 or 50 patients a day. You got to have a clean place for every patient coming in, hour by hour, minute by minute. And so that area just alone has to be kept clean. But then when you expand out to, we have approximately 800,000 square feet that needs to be kept clean throughout the entire hospital.
That's a lot of feet.
We do have a lot of employees engaged in that area. Jimmy Rogers actually oversees that area and then some. And so he has put together a team within our environmental services department to ensure cleanliness within the four walls of the hospital alone, but then also partners with several independent contractors that work on some of our business buildings or our physician buildings in other clinics that we have that aren't even located in Macomb. And so he and I have worked closely together over the past 3 years on this. And it was a struggle during COVID for sure, because you want to ensure that every area is cleaned, not only daily, but at times within every hour, if not more. And so it is a valiant effort. It's so important that Medicare watches for any type of hospital-acquired infection that could be picked up from the hospital. So our job is to stay clean, keep clean, and be even cleaner than mom or grandma would ever want you to have. So
It's a lot more than washing hands.
It really is, and hand washing is part of that as well. In our infection control department, who would have thought that within healthcare that keeping your hands cleaned every hour, every day, after every and even during patient interactions could be a game changer with preventing further infection. And we watch it very, very closely. And of course, everywhere you go, you see not only sinks and patient care areas, but hand gelling in and throughout that. And so we have to, it's what we do. It's not, oh, wow, that's a lot. It's what you do in healthcare. You have to do it. It takes care of patients. It takes care of practitioners. It is basic and fundamental, but when you do it, the outcomes are pretty clear. You help patient care. You prevent infections from happening that shouldn't have happened. Number one. Number two is your staff stay healthier as well.
Which is key in today's world.
Absolutely.
Well, Adrian, I greatly appreciate you coming and talking. And we just touched on some of the stuff that you deal with on a daily basis. So I'm sure we can talk to you again about some other things.
You bet.
But it was fun talking about the things that people kind of, I think, forget about a little bit, or get left behind. We talk about the doctors and the nurses all the time. We don't talk about the people that keep that
You bet.
stuff rolling. So I appreciate you being here. And
Thank you
look
so
forward to talking
much.
to you
It was
soon.
wonderful. Thank you.
We'll be right back after this.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
You get the opportunity to see so many different things that if you worked at a bigger hospital, you may not be able to see. You know, work is not just about the job, it's also about the people that work alongside you. And we have the best teamwork. They're like a second family. Sometimes you can't get that feeling other places.
Welcome back here, Hamilton High School. Titans down by 1 minute until we get started for our second half of action. Titans varsity squad still sitting out in their locker room. Here they come just out of the tunnel. A tough first half for really everybody but Hunter Froman, who had 14 points in the first half, 8 in the second quarter. The next leading scorer for the Titans is Cooper Knowles and Nolan Gooding, both with 4 points. Seekford Had a couple of more looks at the three-point line. He couldn't get anything to fall in the second quarter. 30-31 our score. 20 seconds until we get going. Fort Madison trying to play a big upset here against the Titans. The Bloodhounds, in common opponents, they did face off against the Keokuk Chiefs a couple of weeks ago. They lost that one, I believe. I'll get that score for here in a moment. The Titans faced off against the Keokuk Chiefs and won by 46. And Fort Madison lost 50-61 in that matchup. Titans' next game will be against at the Superfan Shootout in Quincy, Notre Dame against Clopton, Missouri. Then they'll face off Liberty. Their next home game will be senior night against Southeastern on Valentine's Day, February 14th. Drive inside layup, no good. Tipped around. Siegfried comes down with it. Titans back on offense. Give it over to Froman at the three-point line. Back out Siegfried. Tries to go baseline. Swing around pass. Gooding will try the three. No good. Tipped out. Siegfried tips it to Froman for the offensive board. Siegfried baseline again. Wrap around to Knowles. His shot up and in and one. Cooper Knowles gets the and one opportunity for the Titans. Titans need Knowles to get hot here in this quarter, in this half. If they want to sustain their lead, they got it back here, 32-31. Knowles at the Cole Martin Hauling line. They're going to call a lane violation against the Titans. It'll go against Gooding. Fort Madison ball. .7:25 on the clock, 32-31 our score. Titans with the lead for now. Guzman guarded by Grotehouse. He's wanting him to go left. He does at the line now. Tipped by Knowles on the block. Lamar gets the rebound. Tipped out of bounds by the Titans. Lamar had it. Couldn't quite fully secure it. Deere for the inbound. Gets it in to Foy. Foy shot blocked by Gooding. Knowles comes down with it. Titans back on offense. Defense holds strong. Gooding slows it back down. Siegfried, wing three, long. Out of bounds off of 25, Bowie. That'll be Titan ball. Siegfried's struggles continue from three. Shaking his head, seems like he's almost in his own head at this point in the game. Got to knock down one, see it go in. Siegfried will be back. Grotehouse loses control. Fast break chance here for Guzman. His layup goes up and in. Lead here for Fort Madison, and Dahl shakes his head. Froman didn't try to go up for the block. Grotehouse with it now at the wing. Guzman has 8 on the game, and the lead again for Fort Madison. Down to Gooding. Quick shot falls. Nolan Gooding, great pass from Siegfried. He's got 6. Siegfried will pick up another assist. Guzman with it, guarded by Grotehouse. Couple of Titans players with 2 fouls. Siegfried and Crowley. Gooding has 3. Deere shot right over Knowles. Rebound long goes to Gooding. Siegfried in the corner, tries a 3, no good. Tipped out of bounds off Bowie. Oh, they're going to say off of Froman. And here's the other official. They're going to say off of Bowie, Titan basketball. They get another look at it. And I think the official just asked Bowie if he actually touched it. And Bowie and the official both laughing. I do think he did touch it the way Bowie reacted. And here we get another tied shoe from Darius Foy. Counted up. I believe this is 4th of the game. Froman on the inbound. He'll just lob it up to Grotehouse. Pass deflected away off of Deere. It'll stay with the Titans. 34-33. Titans a chance to extend their lead. They get it into Knowles down low. Back out Siegfried. Up top Grotehouse. Siegfried doesn't try the 3. Puts up the floater. Can't get it to fall yet again. Deere brings it up for the Bloodhounds. Drive inside. Nice pump fake shot, doesn't fall in. Foy comes down with the rebound. Up and in through the contact. Darius Foy, his first points of the game. Bloodhounds back up 1. Another lead change. Froman thought about the 3, gets Guzman to jump. Froman can't get control of the ball, and it'll be off of Froman out of bounds. Couldn't quite get control when he was going in for the layup. Ended up just having to throw it up off the backboard. Bloodhounds now a chance to extend their lead. Back and forth here in this third quarter so far. Guzman with it. Takes the fadeaway shot, no good. Siegfried, good box out, gets the rebound. Up, fast break attempt here for the Titans. Somehow Gooding saves it. Knowles on the putback. Couldn't really believe my eyes for a second. I thought Gooding was for sure taking a trip down the little slant ramp. Knowles goes straight up. Guzman hits the deck. Knowles has 4 here in the quarter. He had 4 in the first half, and count it again. Here's Darius Foy getting his 5th tied shoe of the game. Bowie having a couple laughs with him about tying the shoe. Layup a little long. Gooding gets the block, and a travel going to be called against Gooding. Could have been a foul against Lamar, but and we might be getting a warning here for some of these Titan fans. Call could have gone either way, in my opinion. Again, no matter what, somebody's going to be unhappy. 36-35 our score. Titans with the lead. Deere with it on the inside. He'll bring it back out. Bowie with it. Bowie has 2 monstrous dunks and nothing else in the game. Foy, fadeaway shot. It goes in. Foy has 4 in the game. (37-36) now our score. Pass tip. Grotehouse comes away with it. Siegfried drive, kick out. Hunter Froman, corner 3, no good. Rebounded by Lamar. Foul going to be called against Grotehouse. First foul against the Titans here in the quarter. 3:59 to go. Titans haven't been able to knock down a 3-pointer yet here in the quarter. Good no call there from the official. Guzman wants a screen. Deere beats Siegfried. Bowie with it now. Drive inside. Gets up the air. Blocked by Knowles. Gets way up to reject the floater. Froman drive. His layup doesn't fall. Knowles can't get the putback. Lamar or Foy with the rebound. Skip pass up to Bowie. Back over to Deere. And it slows back down. Everybody's nervous, waiting for the next run to happen. Neither team really gone on one yet. Guzman drive inside. Blocked by Knowles, hard off the backboard. Seek for fast break, gives it up Froman. 2-on-1, Grotehouse with it, trying to give it back to Knowles. Or Froman, and a foul going to be called against Fort Madison. This will be their second. Foul's going to go on number 14, or 25 rather, that's Kendon Bowie. Grotehouse inbound. He gets it to fall on the alley-oop. Grotehouse has 4 in the game. His 4 points coming from that same exact play twice. 2:56 on the clock, 38-37. Lead change after lead change. No team has gone up by more than 1 point here in the quarter. Deere with it. Guarded by Froman. They give it down to Lamar. Lamar goes up with it. His shot falls. 2 more points for the Bloodhounds. He's got 10 on the game. Skip pass over to Froman in the corner. Gets his man jumping on the pump fake. Over to Crowley in the corner. His pass stolen away. Fast break here for Guzman. Goes up, layup falls, and there's a 3-point lead for the Bloodhounds. Unerrant turnover by the Titans. 41-38. Crowley tries the 3, no good. Long rebound goes to Deere. Baseline drive, Bowie. His shot up, no good. Offensive rebound, Lamar. Put back knock there. Knowles, strong rebound. His interior defense has been the only thing keeping the Titans alive here. Siegfried 3 long, no good. Titans cannot buy a bucket on offense. 1:40 to go here in the third. Guzman step back 3 long, no good. Rebound goes out. Froman comes down with it. Gives it off Siegfried. Fast break chance here for the Titans. Dish to Knowles. He throws one down. 2 points. Get back on D. 40-41 now the score. 1:16 to go. And Fort Madison coach telling him to slow it back down. Jackson Guzman getting ready to check in for, could have been a travel there against Fort Madison. They don't call it. Deere with it now. Guarded by Crowley. Braden Hurt waiting to check in for the Titans. Deere goes left. Blocked by Knowles. Nasty block from Knowles. Saves the 2 points again. Over to Froman. Thought about the 3. Drive inside. Goes against his man. Fouled to the line for 2. Darius Foy has 3 fouls here in the game. Titans a chance at the Cole Morgan Halling free throw line to get the lead. Froman, 2 shots here. He's got 14 on the game, nothing here in the third. That one's good. Froman's 5 for 6 from the line. Hurt checking in for Froman if he makes it. Jackson Guzman comes in for Darius Foy. Second one from Froman, that's good. He's 6 for 7 now on the game from the line. Titans get the lead back 42-41. 45 seconds to go here in the third. First quarter was the Titans. Second was Fort Madison. Here in the third, it's been back and forth. The Titans have it right now. They were down by 1 to start, 31-30. Now up 42-41. Deere hands it off to Guzman, guarded by Hurt. Hurt will get called for the foul, his first of the game, team's 4th, so as long as they don't foul in the next 22 seconds, it won't hurt them, but if they do, it'll cause some problems. It's actually only going to be the team's 3rd correction there. Pass to Lamar. Stolen away by the Titans, 15 seconds, Titans with the 1-point lead. Could get some points here, try to extend it, get a little bit more of a cushion. Not really much of one at all. They're sitting on brick if they do. Drive inside, Grotehouse floater. That one's good. 2 more points for the Titans. And that's how the third is going to end. Titans score 14. Fort Madison scores 10. Titans with the lead heading into the 4th quarter break, up by 3. Looking like a good one so far.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
When I walk in and talk to my patients, I like my patients first and foremost to feel comfortable. I like to keep it real with them. I like them to know that I'm there to listen to them and to help them understand some of the processes that they may be going through. The most rewarding aspect that I feel with caring for patients is when those patients come back in and they tell me how much better they feel for something that I have helped them accomplish in their healthcare.
Fourth quarter going to be underway here in just a few moments. 8 minutes to go in this tightly contested matchup. The Titans blew Keokuk out of the water. And now against Fort Madison, it's a tight one. 41-44. Titans trying to extend their wins to 23 on the season. Siegfried layup is good. his first point since the first quarter. Gets it on a quick layup. Titans back up by 5, and a foul going to be called against Hurt, his second of the game, team's first of the quarter. Titans got to be careful not to get into foul trouble. Biggest difference there in that quarter was free throws. In the first, Fort Madison had 6. In the second quarter, they had 8 free throws. I should say attempts. The Titans had 4 in the first, 2 in the second, 2 in the third. None in the third for Fort Madison. Guzman with it. Jackson Guzman gives it back up. Deere against Grotehouse. Gets a screen left side. Doesn't take it. Drives inside. Nice pass to Lamar. He got 2 there on that bucket. 12 points on the game. 46-43. Grotehouse with it. Gives it over to Siegfried. Can he get the 3? It's short. Bad shot there from Siegfried. Fast break chance. 2-on-2. Deere, he gets it to fall. Now a 1-point game. 4 quick points for the Bloodhounds. Grotehouse hands it off to Froman. Pass down to Siegfried. Tipped out of bounds. It'll stay here with the Titans. Gooding will check in for Hurt. Siegfried with the inbound. Get it into Grotehouse. 6:50 to go. Knowles, little 18-foot jump shot. It's good. Cooper Knowles, big bucket, gets it to fall. He's got 8 here in the second half. 12 on the game. Guzman with it, gets a screen from Lamar. Back out Bowie. Bowie been quiet since the first quarter. That shot would have fallen, but the foul is going to be on the ground. Second foul against the Titans, 3rd on Siegfried. And correction there, Bowie did have 2 points in the second quarter, nothing in the third. Inbound from Deere, and 5-second violation going to be called against Fort Madison. Big defensive stand there for the Titans. Back on offense. Siegfried going to bring it up. Now Grotehouse with it. Crowd gets silent, eerie with anticipation. That's the feeling in the room. Knowles blocked by Lamar, rebounded by Bowie. 2 minutes gone here, 6 to go. Drive from Guzman on the fast break. His layup falls. Down by 1. Guzman's got 12. Gooding's layup falls on the other end. Fast break for the Titans. They get 2 quick points. Both teams 6 points here in the quarter. Deere, nice bounce pass. Lamar, shot, layup falls. Lamar has 14. Titans back on offense. Second half has been all back and forth here. Siegfried with it at the wing. Pass to Gooding. Turnaround jump shot. Falls in. Nolan Gooding has 4 quick points for the Titans. Game of runs. Who can go on it? That's the question. 52-49. The Titans just trying to hold on to their 3-point lead. The Bloodhounds yet to make a 3-pointer here today. Rebounded by Knowles. Again, no 3-pointers for Fort Madison. They really haven't tried very many in this game, if any. Pass to Siegfried on the layup. He gets it to fall. Titans' friend has been the back iron here in the past 2 minutes. And a timeout taken by Jeff Dahl in the Titans, up 54-49. We'll stay with you here on this one. 4 points for Siegfried. He got 2 to start off the quarter. Couldn't knock down a 3. Siegfried has been struggling from the 3-point line, but if he can score on the inside, that'll make up for it. 4 points for Gooding here in the quarter as well. He had 4 in a row for the Titans and 2 for Cooper Knowles. For the Bloodhounds, Dayton Lamar, he's got 4 in the quarter, 2 for Guzman and 2 for Deere. Both teams have been playing back and forth, cat and mouse. 4:48 to go in this one. Titans trying to go undefeated against Iowa on the season. And Iowa School trying to get a win against West Hancock. The Titans' next matchup will be at the Quincy Notre Dame Superfan Shootout against Columpton, Missouri. Should be a fun and competitive matchup there. Hopefully like the one we have going here so far. Then they'll face off against Liberty. Then it's Southeastern at home. Then their final game is against QND. Titans have a chance to finish the year with 27 wins before the postseason. Bowie going to have the inbound. Most likely going to see the starters for the remainder of this game for both squads. Darius Foy, Lewis Siegfried, and Nolan Gooding all with 3 fouls. They get it to Foy. His shot up and in. Foy's got 6 on the game. Three-point lead now for the Titans. 51-40, 51-54. Siegfried 3, it's good. There he goes, starting to connect from the outside. See if he can knock down some more State Bank of Nauvoo threes. Titans playing a 2-3 zone here, changing up the look. Halfway through the fourth, 4 minutes to go. Deere got stuck in the air, blocked by Knowles. They're going to call the foul, and Knowles doesn't agree, but he keeps his mouth to himself, and he heads to his marker. Foy at the line for 2, his first free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw attempts for Fort Madison here in the second half. 3 fouls against the Titans. Foy's first is good. If the Titans get in foul trouble, it's going to be a problem for the remainder of this game. Second shot, no good. Rebounded by the Titans, up by 5. Siegfried with it, 2-3 zone. Pass tip, Nolan Gooding going to knock it out of bounds. That'll be off of Gooding, but Siegfried saying it's his fault. See if the Titans defense can hold strong. See what the Bloodhounds come out with here on offense. Guzman with it, gives it over to the rebound, kicks it out. Froman 3, it's good! Hunter Froman knocks it down. State Bank of Nauvoo 3, 60-54 now the score. 6-point lead for the Titans. Deere shot, no good. Ball to Lamar, no foul call. And a push there's going to be called against Fort Madison. I surely thought it was going to be a makeup call for the Bloodhounds, but I guess not. Foul goes on Darius Foy. He has 4 on the game. His loss would be huge for the Bloodhounds. Their first foul of the quarter. 2:50 to go. Titans going to play a little bit of keep away. Up by 6. Fans wanted to travel. Siegfried have his pivot foot down. Rebound to Bowie, jump ball, possession arrow for Fort Madison. Fort Madison still down by 6. Froman going to put some pressure on Deere. And here it is, number 6 for the Tide shoe for Darius Foy. He has 1 more point than he does Tide shoes. Deere with the ball, gives it over. Big 3 from Guzman, no good. Drive inside Deere, hands it off. Foy goes up with a shot, doesn't fall, a little too hard there. And a timeout taken by Fort Madison. Lamar has 16 or 18 on the game. He's been the main scorer for Fort Madison. He's the reason they're still in it. Down by 4. We'll head to a quick break. We'll be back right after this.
You get the opportunity to see so many different things that if you worked at a bigger hospital, you may not be able to see. You know, work is not just about the job, it's also about the people that work alongside you. And we have the best teamwork. They're like a second family. Sometimes you can't get that feeling other places.
At Western, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Welcome back here, Hamilton High School, Red Rogers Gym at Hamilton High School here in Hamilton, Illinois. Titans with the 4-point lead. They'll have the ball here coming out of the timeout. Grotehouse going to bring it up. 2:22 remaining in this one. Gives it over Grotehouse. Titans can take as much time as they want here, or wait for an open shot if they can. Dangerous passes like that might hurry up their offense. Siegfried sees a lane, drives inside, kicks it out. Grotehouse, three-pointer, it's big, no good. Rebounded by Bowie. Down by 4, Bowie pushing the pace, going against Gooding. Grotehouse comes from behind. Froman punches it out, and a travel going to be called against Foy. And I'm not sure how he could be called for a travel if he didn't have the ball, unless it was before Froman got the steal. Titans bringing it up. Siegfried with it. Gives it to Knowles at the line. Throws one up, no good. Quick shot there from the Titans, 1:30 to go. And Coach Dahl furious at his player. Bowie, big three, that's up, no good, short. Lamar there for the putback. He's got 20 on the game. 60-58 the score. Ford with it. Tries a three, no good, long. Titans quick possessions here. Coach Dahl upset at his team, 1:10 to go. Deere gonna bring it up for the Titans. Over to Bowie. Gets stripped as he drives into the lane, puts one up. It's the towel squared. Bowie's 45 seconds to go. Timeout going to be taken by the Titans. We'll stay with you here on this one. The Titans threw away a 4-point lead with 2 quick 3-point shots. 44.6 seconds to go. Dahl calls the timeout for West Hancock. Their leading scorer for the game has been Hunter Froman. He has 5 points here in the second half. He had 14 in the first. Siegfried is a leading scorer in the quarter, but really nobody standing out so far in this quarter for the Titans, or the second half, really. For Fort Madison, it's been Dayton Lamar on the putbacks all day long. Lamar has 20 on the game. He had 8 in the throws so far. Fort Madison only 2 free throw attempts in the second half. The Titans have 3 fouls. Fort Madison only 1. So Fort Madison not really in any foul trouble in this game, except for Darius Foy has 4 fouls. If the Titans can attack him, the inside would be a lot easier to attack. Dayton Lamar is still going to be an issue inside, however. Titans coming out. 45 seconds to go. Fort Madison coming out. Standing up. Both crowds, high expectations coming into this game. Titans going to hold on to it until they get a good one, or until they're forced to. Let's see. Grotehouse got to be careful of the backcourt violation. Froman with it. Could have been an offensive foul against Grotehouse. 28 seconds on the clock. Over to Siegfried. Are they playing for OT? 20 seconds on the clock. 15. And a timeout taken by the clock. Titans have 14.5 seconds to work with here. See if Dahl goes for the buzzer beater or OT, or if he just tries to get some points on an easy shot. The Titans, if it was down on the baseline, they love to run those lob passes to Grotehouse. They don't run it to Knowles very much because it's more expected when it's to Knowles. They run it to Grotehouse like they have been. The 2 times it's worked, Fort Madison wasn't expecting it. Now sitting over way on the sideline, however, near half court. It's going to be a lot harder to get any good quick looks on the inside. Let's see if Froman, Siegfried, and Grotehouse keep passing around on the inside. And I would like to give a shout out to Tom Spain in the comment section asking why are the Titans throwing up shots with 2 minutes with the lead. And I would completely agree with you, Mr. Spain, Pastor Spain. The Titans had a 4-point lead. Took a couple of quick three-pointers, couple shots down in the lane, and the Bloodhounds were easily able to get back into it. They get the inbound to Grotehouse. 12 seconds to go. Foul going to be called. They still have 3 more to give. It's going to go against Guzman. It's his third of the game. Team second of the half. Grotehouse with it, 6 seconds to go. Siegfried has the ball, 4 seconds. Foul going to be called against Guzman, his 3 team fouls now. Seconds on the clock. Titans have the inbound down low. They got to watch out for the Grotehouse. Inbound play and a timeout going to be taken by Fort Madison. 3.2 seconds for the Titans. 60-60 the score, working out of the baseline for the inbound here. They'll have their starting 5 back out on the floor. 2 players with 4 fouls for Fort Madison. It's Nolan Guzman and Darius Foy. But with Foy, if we do go to OT and one of those players do foul, they of course won't be able to play. Both have been influential figures in the game so far. Nolan Guzman with 12 points on the game. Dayton Lamar with 20. Coach Dahl drawing up his play for the Titans on the inbound. Let's see who the inbounder is, and let's see how they utilize. The more important thing isn't who gets the ball, it's who are they trying to distract or make Fort Madison think is going to get the ball. Froman going to have the inbound instead of one of their normal facilitators in Grotehouse and Siegfried. Froman is their 3rd best facilitator. The focus most likely won't be on Knowles unless he gets to the inside. He's sitting out at the 3-point line now. Siegfried, corner 3 for the win. Not there. Froman put back, blocked by Lamar, and OT is where we're heading. 4 minutes to go in this game. The Titans and Fort Madison want to play a little bit longer. 60-60 is our score. The Titans had, I believe, 2 overtime games in a row to start off the year. Since then, I'm not quite sure, but I do not believe the Titans have had an overtime game yet again. Here it is, 5 games away from the end of the year, and we're getting some OT minutes. We'll head to a quick break. We'll be back after this for the jump ball in overtime.
When I walk in and talk to my patients, I like my patients first and foremost to feel comfortable. I like to keep it real with them. I like them to know that I'm there to listen to them and to help them understand some of the processes that they may be going through. The most rewarding aspect that I feel with caring for patients is when those patients come back in and they tell me how much better they feel for something that I have helped them accomplish in their healthcare.
Getting our jump ball OT number 1, and I would like to apologize for a correction on the scoreboard earlier. It said 58-60. It was 60-60 really that whole entire time. So I do apologize for that for all the viewers. OT 4 minutes. Siegfried 3-pointer, can't get it to fall. Out of bounds off Bowie. They're going to say off of Froman. The second time there's been a call down there. Last time it was reversed. Fort Madison a chance to take the lead. Up to Deere. Guarded by Siegfried. Siegfried gets his hand on it. Siegfried with 3 fouls. He gets the steal. Fast break. Guzman there. Siegfried goes up. His layup falls. Lewis Siegfried gets it for the Titans. 2-point lead now for West Hancock. I would like to apologize again for the lag. A lot of people in this building starting to get on their phones. Blocked by Knowles in a jump ball. Possession arrow for Madison. And props to Siegfried helping out Foy with a little bit of a cramp on his leg. Good sportsmanship here from both of these players in a highly contested overtime game. The Titans with a 2-point lead. Foy might have to come out of the game sooner or later. Still on the floor. Coach Dahl arguing his view that the players should have to come out of the game to get looked at. Struggling to get up right now. Foy would be a big loss for Fort Madison. His leg is cramping up bad. And they'll get a look at him here. Battleson, Jackman Guzman out there for Fort Madison. Injured player going to be taken off to get his leg looked at and stretched out. Titans again, 2-point lead. Guzman is huge. Now Knowles only has to worry about one other player over 6'6". Deere going to have the inbound for the Titans. Get everything cleaned up down where the sweat would be. 3:13 to go. Inbound from Deere. Trying to get it in somewhere. Has to get it into Lamar. Lamar goes up against Knowles, and a charge going to be called against Dayton Lamar. That's going to be team foul number 4 on Fort Madison. Titans back with it on offense. Siegfried with it now. 3 minutes to go here in the overtime. Titans just moving around. Stolen away. Fast break here for Guzman. His layup's good. Bad pass from Grothaus leads to 2 points for Guzman in OT. Knowles with it now. Goes up. Fouled on the way. He'll head to the line for 2. Knowles 2 for 2 from the line so far. First free throw, no good from Cooper Knowles. Second free throw attempt here. That's the 5th foul against Fort Madison. He knocks down one, gives the Titans a 1-point lead. Fort Madison back on offense here. Deere with it. Jackson Guzman gives him a screen. Shot will give him the lead. Deere with it. Driving inside. Blocked by Knowles. Pinned off the backboard. Froman gets the rebound. Froman with it back on offense. 2:10 on the clock. Over to Siegfried, drive inside, kick out. Froman 3. It's no good. Almost had it. Bowie with it. That could be either way. 50-50 call. They're giving it to the Titans. Off of Bowie. Or off of Guzman, rather. The pass from Bowie goes out of bounds. 1:55 on the clock. Siegfried in the lane, lobs it up. Knowles, one-hand slam! 65-62, Guzman drive. This will be the 4th against the Titans, the 2nd against Frohman in the game. They get it in. Guzman tries a 3. He'll have 3 shots at the line after the foul on Nolan Gooding. He can tie it up here at the line, 1:34 to go. Guzman in the game has 14 points. First one's no good. Relief taken off the Titans a little bit. And something about his shoes getting looked at here. Not quite sure what it is. Siegfried called it out on him. I'm not quite sure what it was, but Siegfried pointed it out. And they're going to say it's blood on his shoe. So I have to get this cleaned up. Crowley getting ready to check into the game for the Titans. Here we're getting a little bit of a leg wrap on to Guzman. He'll head back to the line with 2 more shots. Second free throw's good for Guzman. Crowley checks in for Gooding. Back up Siegfried. Titans is playing hot potato with it right now, and a foul going to be called. This will be the 6th foul against Fort Madison. It'll send Grotehouse to the line. 65-63 is our score. The foul goes on Julian Deere, his 3rd of the game. Grotehouse free throw, it falls. Titans up by 3. Knock this one down. You're up by 2 scores. Second free throw goes as well. Titans have only missed 1 free throw so far. Knocked down 2 there at the Cole Morgan Hauling free throw line. At 4, they need some points. Drive inside, Guzman tries to dish it off to Lamar. Out of bounds. It's Titan basketball. The Titans are shooting 90% from the free throw line so far. They'll have 2 more attempts here at the Cole Morgan Hauling free throw line. Siegfried gonna have 2 shots. His first free throw attempts of the game. He's got 12 on the matchup so far. He had the layup, which opened up overtime from a steal. Was huge for the Titans. Free throw goes. Titans up by 7. Or make that 5 rather, excuse me. Second one, no good. 68-63 our score. 45 seconds on the clock. Deere with it, drives inside, puts one up, no good. Lamar can't get his shot either. Deere gets the rebound, throws one up again, and a foul going to be called against Knowles. It'll be 5 against the Titans, so from now on, both teams are heading to the line no matter what. 39 seconds on the clock. Fort Madison going to most likely foul after these free throws. First one up, that's good for Deere. He's got 10 on the game now. Helmick checks into the game for Guzman. And Huey will check in as well, just using these guys as fouls. Huey will head back to the bench. I believe he might have been coming in for Deere. Deere has 3 fouls. Guzman and Foy. Foy still sitting on the bench, hasn't been able to come back into the game with a cramp. Second one falls as well. 3-point lead here for the Bloodhounds. 39 seconds left Titans are going to get fouled. They'll head to the line. Chance again to make it a 2-score game. We'll see which player Coach Dahl wants to head to the line, or which player for Madison wants to go as well. See if they let them pass it around or foul immediately after the inbound. And I would like to apologize again for the lag we did experience. Had a couple of issues with it, but we should be back and all right for right now, at least, to enjoy some somewhat lag-free basketball. 39 seconds to go. Titans with it. Full court press. Huey most likely going to get the foul call, or Helmick. They get it in to Crowley, and the foul is going to be on Helmick. Only 2 seconds came off the clock. Crowley going to have big free throws here. Crowley, 3 points on the game. The Titans are 9 for 10 from the line. The first. Off the back iron, no good. Second free throw, maybe the biggest. Can't make that one either. Rebounded by Lamar. 2 big free throws. Can't knock him down for the junior. Deere bounce pass off the foot. Grotehouse gets it. They're going to have to foul him, and 10 seconds went off the clock. Grotehouse will head back to the line. That'll be the second foul on Lucas Helmick here in this one. Or the 5th, rather, on Julian Deere. At first, I thought it was the old call, I assume, but Julian Deere going to have to check out of the game with 5 fouls. 2 starters for Fort Madison are on the bench. Foy has 4. He's got the cramp. The first one's good from Grotehouse. Titans are starting to see some sky clear up through the clouds. They'll see a little bit more sunshine on this free throw if he can knock it down. He can't. The putback is there for Knowles. Knowles has 5 here in OT. 3-point shot up, and it doesn't roll in. Knowles gets the rebound. Fouled by Bowie. Siegfried will head to the line, and the Titans are up by 6. 71-65. A big of events right there with the putback from Knowles. First free throw from Siegfried. Can't get it to fall. Titans are struggling here in OT from the line. And fans are starting to get up and head out of this one. Siegfried's second is good. He's got 4. Fort Madison has 14 seconds to work with a 72-65 game. Not out of it yet. 7-point deficit. Need a couple of points, really. Layup falls. 8 seconds on the clock. Timeout going to be taken by 72-67 now our score. .2 seconds. Titans going to have the inbound. 4 fouls on Kendon Bowie. They get it into Froman. Foul's going to go on number 2, Lucas Helmick. His 3rd of the game, I believe. Could be his 2nd as well. Titans up by 5. Froman at the line for 2. Froman a chance to get to 20 points here as well. First free throw for the Titans, up by 5. First one rolls in. He's at 20 for the game. This would make it a 3-score game for Fort Madison. Free throw's good. Froman, 21 points, 3 seconds on the clock. Titans don't foul. 3-point shot up, no good, and the Titans get the win. It's a close one. The Titan faithful give them a round of applause. Got some into the game stat. But first, we'll head to a quick break. We'll be back in 30 seconds for you here on this one to give you some into the game stats. We'll be back right after this.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
Welcome back here, Hamilton High School. Final stats for you on this one. 7. Fort Madison, 4 points for Lucas Helmick. 7 points to Darius Foy. 8 points to Kendon Bodie. 9 points to Julian Deere. 4 to Lucas Helmick. 15 to Nolan Guzman, and 20, second leading scorer for the game, Dayton Lamar. For the Titans. 9 points for Gavin Grotehouse, 10 for Nolan Gooding, 14 for Lewis Siegfried, 17 for Cooper Knowles, and 21 for Hunter Froman, the leading scorer of the game. That'll be it from our broadcast here. I'm Luke Little, Emily Hagee on camera as always. This has been TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. West Hancock Titan Sports presented by LJ Insurance.